Hello Pisces, and welcome to your reading for December. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is just going to be a general emotional overview. I'm going to talk about the different emotions you might be feeling throughout the month, and I'm also going to pull 2 additional oracle cards just for future insight into anything else that might be going on for you this month. So I'll start off with the 2 oracle cards, and then I will get into the monthly cards. The information about the decks I use in this video will be in the description below. So let's get into the video. Okay, I'm gonna pull one card from 2 different oracle decks. I'm going to pull one card from the Magical Times Empowerment cards. And then I'm also going to pull one card from the Crystal Angels Oracle deck. Okay. Let's see what we've got here. We've got change for you Pisces. This is already a really good reading just because of this card. Change. You are transforming. Let go of the past. Embrace the light and joy of this new day. Here she is riding on top of a butterfly. So you might be going through a metamorphosis of some kind. Maybe you've been going through something and now you're gonna finally reach the light at the end of the tunnel. Maybe you've been in a transitional period and you're finally going to make that transition into the next phase. It could be a cycle is coming to its close and a new one is beginning. But I feel like whatever it is, it's going to be a very positive change. So one of the heaviest energies of the month, one of the biggest energies, is one relating to change. Turquoise, spiritual path. Your true beliefs are coming clearer to you, which prompts you to make necessary life changes. Wow, okay, so it looks like a card relating to your spiritual path is coming into play, along with the card of transformation and change. So it looks like you might be making a change in your life path. You might be shifting into something that's more in alignment with your life purpose this month. I think it's a beautiful combination of cards, and I think it makes me really excited for this month for you. Let's see. The first week of the month, we have the shield and the arrow. The shield has to do with not sharing too much with other people. It has to do with putting up walls, keeping people at arm's length. You know, sometimes they can mean like you're putting up barriers between you and other people. Like you don't want to let people in, but I don't feel like that's the vibration I'm getting off of it this month. Especially not in the first week of December for you Pisces. I feel like in this first week, you're going to be really taken with something. You're going to want to practice it and go for whatever this thing is. You're going to want to hone your skill, practice your craft, really just give it a lot of attention and energy. This thing, whatever it is, it's something that attracts your attention. It's something that draws you in. And you're going to want to put a lot of effort into it. But when it's coupled with the shield, I feel like you might also maybe not want to tell other people about it yet. Sometimes when we're barely starting off with something or going down a new path and other people hear about it, they'll share their opinions that may not be the most encouraging. Sometimes they can be a little negative. They may not see how you will be able to accomplish what you want to accomplish because they don't have, they can't see into the future. They can only see very narrow. They have a very narrow viewpoint. They're very short-sighted. And when you hear negative feedback like that about something that you feel has a lot of potential, it can discourage you and it can make you not want to go down that path anymore. It can, your faith can be a little shaken with what it is you're trying to, practice in the first week. So I feel like in the first week, it's going to be a good week to really try out for something. Just practice on whatever skill it is you want to get better at, whatever it is you are feeling called to do. I feel like it's a really good week for that. Just try not to talk about it too much. It feels like it's in its beginning stages, and when it's in that very beginning place, you don't want to let too many people in on it, because there might be some naysayers, or they might, discourage you without even realizing what they're doing. In the second week, we have the shadow and the fly. That's a really interesting combination. When I see the shadow, of course, I think shadow work. I think, working on our inner demons, working on our shadow self, integration of it maybe. It can mean going within and dealing with maybe some repressed emotions or memories. Certainly doing some cleaning deep down within us. Taking some stuff into account, and by going within and really looking at things that need to be fixed or dealt with and dealing with it, we free ourselves of emotional baggage. We're able to be so much lighter. We're able to fly. We'll be able to soar. The fly card is a card of really positive energy, soaring, just soaring with above the negativity, just being really in a high vibrational place. And I feel like when I see it coupled with the shadow, I feel like by dealing with all of this, introspective energies, dealing with things that you have within yourself that need to be dealt with or addressed, you'll be able to drop off a lot of emotional baggage, and it'll raise your vibration significantly. You'll feel a lot more lighter for having let go of that stuff that you didn't even realize was weighing you down so much in the first place. The second week of the month for you is going to be a really big change, I think, for yourself. I feel like you're going to get a lot of inner work done, and it's going to lead to you being in an even better place energetically. So it's already a really good month so far. In the second half of the month, we have the change and the voice. It's funny that the change is here, because this card is also called change. Now, of course, the change card is about transforming yourself, starting on a new path, a new way of existing. The change card has like a lizard on it, kind of like a chameleon. The change card, of course, is about the metamorphosis, the whole process of, making a shift for the better, changing in a different direction, going in a new life path. The voice card is about being authentic to yourself, your own individual voice shining through. It's about, knowing who you are deep down and expressing it in a very truthful and authentic way, a way that's really authentic to yourself. So when I see the voice and the change together, I feel like in the third week of December, you're going to make a change, but it's going to be it's going to feel like a very authentic thing for you to do. It's going to feel like the logical next step, because after doing all the inner work, you'll know what's going on deep within yourself, and you're going to be accustomed to what it is you think you want to do. You're going to know what it is you want to do. And by being true to who you are deep down, you'll be able to make a very significant change, a change that's in alignment with who you are as an individual. And that might be what spurs you onto your spiritual path, by making a change relating to who you are as an individual deep down. So I feel like the third week speaks heavily to the two oracle cards. So it looks like there's a lot of transformational energies in the third week of the month, energies that are very authentic to you. Now, the last week of the month, we have the fiery and the freeze. Now, the fiery card, it can mean a lot of anger, a lot of emotional aggressive behaviors, but it can also mean really strong, passionate energy. And I feel like when it's coupled with the freeze card is about, wanting to numb yourself to certain ideas or feelings, wanting to push other people away, give other people the cold shoulder. So you might be irritated by some people in your environment in the last week. I feel like there might be people that are not happy with the changes you're making maybe, and because of that you'll have to freeze them out a little bit, and you'll have to keep them at arm's length, I think. But I feel that it'll be for the best. You're not cutting them out of your life, you're just kind of stepping back away from them a little bit and just allowing this passion you have to overtake you, and just to ride it as far as you can, because this is very powerful, passionate energy. I don't feel like this is negative in here. I feel like because you're feeling so passionate, you could feel a little aggressive towards any naysayers in the last week, but don't go down that route. I would say it's probably better to just leave them be. Don't try and spend so much time in trying to defend your beliefs, and instead just spend time living them. I feel like the third week, you're going to have a lot of passionate energy, and if you utilize it towards the goals and aspirations you have for yourself at that time, you can make some really good progress. So I think overall it's a really powerful month for you, Pisces. You got the cards of change and the card of spiritual path. Your true beliefs are becoming clearer to you, which prompts you to make necessary life changes. You are transforming. Let go of the past, embrace the light and joy of this new day. So just as a general review, in the first week of the month of December, just practice on what it is that you feel called to do. Spend some time on it and you'll make some really good progress with it. And maybe not talk about it so much with other people. Don't allow other people's opinions or ideas about what it is you're doing to affect you in any kind of way. So it's better to keep, hush about it for the moment. The second week, we're doing a lot of inner work, maybe some shadow work, or maybe just processing some old stuff from the past that you never got to deal with before, or that you didn't realize you needed to deal with. And by dealing with and addressing these things, we can elevate ourselves to a much higher place spiritually, to where we can really soar on new wings, because we're going to feel so light after having let go of all of that emotional baggage. In the third week, we're going to have really strong transformational energies going on, but the transformation you make is going to be very personal and very individual, and it's going to be in absolute alignment with what you truly want deep down. So it's going to be an extremely positive change for the better. The last week of the month, Pisces, we're going to have strong, passionate energies, and we're also going to feel a little put off by some people maybe, but it's not, some people are just going down different life paths and you can't please everyone. So if anyone is not fully supportive, or they just don't understand, or they have different ideas for you, then that's fine. That's just their opinions. It's probably best to just, put some distance between you two, or just spend a little time away from them and really give more focus on what it is you are passionate about. That way, all this passionate energy can be used in a very positive manner in this last week of December. So I will say that is the conclusion to this December reading. This was the last sign I'm doing for this month for the emotional readings. I hope you liked this video. If it resonated with you, then please give it a like. If you want to watch more of this type of content, then of course subscribe for more. If you liked this, then also watch the videos for your rising or moon signs. By the time this one goes up, they will all be up. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great holiday season, and if you don't celebrate the holidays, then I still hope you have a wonderful December. I'm extremely excited for you, Pisces, and I hope you're excited too, because this looks like a truly transformational month for you in the month of December 2018. So thank you, and I will see you in the next one.